last year, I was the winner of the school-wide Martin Luther King Jr. speech contest for the 9th grade division. And now, I have the distinct honor and pleasure of welcoming this year's 9th grade winner from Maria Carrillo, who won not only at the school-wide competition, but also at the county-wide competition this past Sunday. Now, please join me in welcoming Miss Miranda Billings.
When I was about 8 years old, I used to love to sit outside with my great-grandpa. And he would always tell me how dirty his car was, that the windshield was impossible to see out of, and that his white car was beginning to turn brown. Listening to his distress, I would then go into the garage and grab some cleaning supplies. And by cleaning supplies, I mean a yellow spray bottle that had clearly been outside and untouched for too long, and a blue rag that was stained by grease and oil from the car itself. Now, granted, these probably weren't the best supplies for cleaning. My grandpa would smile as I wiped the dirty water with the greasy rag all over his car. And after I was done, he would always thank me, and I would feel unstoppable for the rest of the day. But it wasn't until recently that I began to question why he thanked me. I hadn't solved his problem. In fact, I had probably made it worse. And then I realized he thanked me because I had tried to help him. That for one afternoon, I was able to put his needs over my own. Unfortunately, now these spontaneous gestures have become rare. We've gotten so used to getting recognized for the things we do that we've forgotten we're supposed to be doing them out of the goodness of our own hearts. Before, we might have done the dishes for our mom or mowed the lawn for our dad because we wanted them to rest after a hard day of work. But now getting our weekly allowance has become more important than simply helping our parents out. And we as teenagers are especially motivated to do community services and help others for the wrong reasons. We are told the colleges we want to go to and the jobs that we want to work at value how you help people. And while this may be true, I find it sad that now we are motivated to do good things for our own selfish reasons. And this is ironic because the reason community services are valued in the first place is because colleges and jobs want to see that a person is not self-centered and that they're capable of putting others' needs before their own. Colleges are looking for someone who does things for others as an unplanned act of kindness, not because they need a certain amount of hours or just want the recognition. It should be a perk to be recognized for the things we do, not the reason. These colleges and jobs and whatever other motivations that we may have masked our natural instinct to impulsively help others. And when I say helping others, I don't mean going to a soup kitchen or an elderly home for a few hours on the weekends. These are some of the greater gestures, but it's the smaller gestures that make the most impact. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If I cannot do great things, I will do small things in a great way." Dr. King knew that helping others was not only something to put on a resume, and that it may even go unnoticed. This isn't a bad thing. Your gesture should be both helpful and make you feel good, no matter who knows it or how small it is. In fact, most of what you do should go unnoticed by colleges and jobs. Because if you can fit everything that you've done to help anybody in a small box on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, then that's how you know you haven't been doing enough. Think about it this way. Dr. King didn't fight for equal rights because he expected to be in all the history books. He didn't care about the magazines and the cameras. He wanted to create change. He didn't want recognition. He wanted people like you and me to recognize that even the smallest gestures are always helpful. You can be the person who changes everything. You can be the person who acts upon his lessons. All you have to do is have the courage to grab that stained and greasy blue rag and attempt to clean the car. The car that everyone knows the sound of.
Thank you, Miranda, for your inspirational words. And I encourage all of you to go see Miranda's speech again on this Sunday at the Santa Rosa High School auditorium from 5:30 to 7:30 and support our Maria Carrillo 9th grade winner.